video, I'll share the essential Japanese etiquette rules that will transform your Japan trip from tourist level to culturally immersive. Whether you're planning your first visit or returning to Japan, these insider tips will help you gain respect from locals and avoid embarrassing cultural mishaps. Let's dive into the do's and don'ts of Japanese culture. In this video, I'll share the... Hey friends, welcome back to the Traveling Toucan. I'm Toucan, and after living in Japan for 6 years as a cultural consultant and spending countless hours helping tourists navigate Japanese customs, I've become your go-to guide for all things Japan. My channel has helped over 500,000 travelers experience Japan like a local, and today I'm sharing my most valuable insights with you. The golden rule of Japanese culture. Japanese society runs on mutual respect and harmony, or what they call wa. This concept shapes every interaction in Japan. During my time in Kyoto, I watched a store clerk spend 15 minutes perfectly wrapping a small purchase. This attention to detail shows how deeply respect runs in their culture. They value politeness so much that there are different levels of formal language depending on who you're talking to. But don't worry, as a tourist, using basic polite phrases will earn you plenty of goodwill. Mastering the art of bowing. The bow is more than just bending forward. It's a complex language of respect. I learned this the hard way at a tea ceremony, when I gave a casual nod to a tea master. The depth and duration of your bow communicate your social relationship and the situation's formality. For everyday situations, a 15-degree bow works fine. Meeting the in-laws, go for 30 degrees. Apologizing to your boss, that's a full 45-degree bow. Keep your back straight, eyes lowered, and hands at your sides. Women keep their hands clasped in front, while men keep theirs at their sides. Indoor etiquette essentials. The Japanese home is sacred space with strict rules. The genkan isn't just an entrance, it's the boundary between the outside world and the clean indoor space. I once watched a Japanese friend meticulously clean her doormat for 10 minutes before a guest arrived. In traditional rooms with tatami mats, even indoor slippers are forbidden. Each room might have its own rules. Bathroom slippers stay in the bathroom, and house slippers never enter the tatami room. Keep your socks in perfect condition. Holes or stains are considered highly embarrassing. The no-tipping culture explained. The no-tipping rule extends beyond restaurants. Taxi drivers, hotel staff, tour guides, nobody expects tips. This comes from the Japanese concept of omotenashi, which means wholehearted hospitality without expecting anything in return. I've seen tourists insist on tipping, creating uncomfortable situations. Instead, express gratitude through words and small gestures. A simple arigatou gozaimasu with a slight bow shows more appreciation than any monetary tip. Table manners and dining etiquette. Japanese dining etiquette deserves its own chapter. Never stick your chopsticks vertically in rice. This resembles funeral rituals. Don't pass food chopstick to chopstick. It reminds people of funeral ceremonies where bones are passed. Slurping noodles isn't just acceptable, it's encouraged. It shows you're enjoying the meal and helps cool down hot noodles. I remember being self-conscious about slurping until a ramen chef told me the noodles taste better with that extra air mixed in. Public transportation protocol. The Japanese train system runs on silent efficiency. Phone calls on trains are a big no-no. Even talking loudly with friends is frowned upon. Stand on the correct side of escalators, left in Tokyo, right in Osaka, and never eat while walking. I once saw an entire train car shift uncomfortably when someone answered their phone. The silence was deafening. Gift-giving culture. Gift-giving is an art form in Japan. Omiyage, souvenirs, aren't just random trinkets. They're carefully chosen presents, usually food items from the region you visited. When receiving a gift, always use both hands and initially refuse once or twice before accepting. It's part of the ritual. The wrapping is often as important as the gift itself. Never open gifts immediately unless specifically asked to. Onsen etiquette. Public baths require their own special etiquette. You must shower thoroughly before entering the bath. Never let your towel touch the water, and tattoos are often forbidden, though some places now offer tattoo covers. My first onsen experience was terrifying until a kind elderly lady guided me through the process. Now it's one of my favorite Japanese experiences. On business meeting protocol. Business meetings follow strict protocols. Exchange business cards, meishi, with both hands, study it respectfully before putting it away, and never write on it or stuff it in your pocket. Arrive at least 10 minutes early. On time is considered late in Japan. I once arrived exactly on time to a meeting and found everyone had been waiting for 15 minutes. Understanding these rules isn't about strict adherence. It's about showing respect for one of the world's most fascinating cultures. Japanese people are incredibly forgiving of foreigners who make honest mistakes while trying their best. The key is to observe, learn, and show genuine interest in their customs. If you found this guide helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the Traveling Toucan. We post new Japan travel tips every Wednesday. Check out our Japan playlist for complete guides on everything from navigating the Tokyo subway to finding the best hidden ramen shops. Drop a comment below with your Japanese etiquette questions. I read and respond to every comment. Until next time, this is Toucan, reminding you that the best travels start with respect for local customs. Sayonara.